Hello and welcome to the Rope Access and Climbing Podcast, YouTube edition. I am your host, Mikey Stevenson, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to build a top rope climbing anchor. If this is your first time here, please subscribe and follow us wherever you get your podcasts. So today's episode, we are talking about how to build a sport climbing anchor, both with quick draws and with a double length sling. I'm going to show you 3 different options today on how to do so. Also, I'm going to first show you how to do this without a rope in the system, and then I'm going to do it again with the rope in the system, so stay tuned. First off, we're going to start with quick draws. So I get to the top here, I find that I have 2 chain links here, so I got to secure myself. Grab a quick draw, clip it into the chain, attach yourself to that one. Now you're safe, you can't go any further. But we want an anchor, we need redundancy. We're going to bring the second one in. So I'm going to grab another quick draw, attach it here, and then attach the rope to that second quick draw. Okay, now one thing we want to make sure here is that our carabiners are posed, okay, and down, let gravity work for us. Once I've done this, it's simple. Yell down to your belayer, take. They'll take up on that rope. After that, what we can do is lower out. Okay, so just yell down, lower, and then they'll lower you down. Chains here, quick links at the bottom. We're going to build a beefed up sport anchor, if you will. I'm going to need 4 non-locking carabiners and a double length sling. So first and foremost, I'm going to pull this apart and undo that. I'm going to attach the 1 carabiner, flip that over, and I want that gate to be pointing outwards. My second carabiner is going to go on this one. It's going to face me. Attach that there. Now I have this loop here. I'm going to take the bottom end of it. Now I'm going to pull it in whatever direction I want it to go. And I'm going to tie a figure 8 on a bite. One carabiner, 2 carabiner. Okay, and that is your basic anchor. Okay, for rock climbing, ice climbing, any of that sort of thing. Nicely equalized, and I have redundancy here with the gates being opposed. Okay, so yeah. Next up is the sliding X. So I'm gonna take my double length sling, carabiner, flip it over. So this carabiner is down and out. I'm gonna take another carabiner, turn it in the direction of me, take the sling, clip it to the second carabiner. I'm going to separate my double length sling, take the front one, turn it around so I have that X formation. Now I have the whole thing put together. Take another non-locking carabiner at the bottom, clip that together. My second carabiner, go the opposite direction. Now this here gives me the ability to go side to side while equalizing it at the anchor. I get to the top. First thing you want to do is secure yourself. Make sure that you don't fall back to the first bolt. So take a quick draw, okay, clip that in, and then just get yourself into that. Now, okay, you're safe, all right? You're not going to fall any further. Next, I'm only attached to 1. I want to bring in the second one, so grab another quick draw, okay, attach that one, okay? Once I've done that, clip the second one to it. Now I have 1 going in, 2 going in, ropes encompassed there. All right, yell down to your belayer, take, all right. And then once you've done this, then you can lower. All right, I climb up, I get to my anchor here, and now I need to secure myself. So just like before, I'm gonna take my quick draw, attach myself to that quick draw, all right. And I can yell down to my belayer, take, all right? So then they take up on there. Okay, now I need to establish this anchor. So what we want to do is make sure that we're not gonna drop anything, so we can just kind of set stuff off in a orientation here. Undo this double length sling. Okay. Now here I want to Make sure that my carabiners are down and facing outwards. Next, I'm going to grab the other side of this sling. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I'd orientate this in the direction of pull. I'd tie a figure 8 on a bite with this loop. Pull that down. Excellent. Attach my rope to it. Now I only have one non-locking carabiner here, so I want to make sure that I have 2 of those. Okay. Now I'm going to go from the back side. Clip that one there. If I'm using non-locking carabiners, make sure that they're always down and opposed. Okay. Now from here, yell down to them and tell them that you need a little bit of slack. All right, so give you a little slack. All right, take. They'll take up on there. You can remove your first quick draw and then lower out. So as you can see here today, the sport climbing anchor is pretty basic, but it is something to consider. We always want to make sure that we have redundancy all the way through the system. So right from the bolts that are coming out of the rock all the way through to where your rope is attached. This is extremely important to make sure that you are safe. Well, thank you for tuning into today's episode. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. I will be releasing new videos every Sunday.